Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for EU4 as we continue our run here with the Navajo, trying to get them into a place where they are, competitive with these other native tribes. Currently, probably our biggest threat is this federation, kind of controlled by the Owenga guys over here, because that's a fairly large federation. In fact, if we look at the federation, pretty decently sized federation over here. Even got a little bit here. But, we're all right. Look, from a federation standpoint, we do have the biggest font in the world at the moment that we can see. So that feels pretty good because obviously everybody knows the biggest font is the most important. Although we are not currently the biggest font in our own current, our own individual name. Still, we'll be all right. All right, let me go ahead and turn off the camera and we will go. We're improving relations with these guys up here, I think they're in the Oregon, Washington area. I guess it's more, actually probably Canada up there somewhere. Actually, let me check real quick. Where is the line? I guess the line would be here. So I guess they would be. Are they actually in Washington? Oh, I see the state. Oh, it says they're in... Oh, they're in the Trade Note, California. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Actually, I do have the states on here, don't I? Just like actually listed as a state that's we might not be able to see it. It's not showing up unless I'm just looking at it wrong. It's okay. It's not important. We're about to get to 200 ducats so that maybe we can buy another thing. Do we want more irrigation? Is that a thing we still want? I mean, I guess maybe. Or are we at a point now where it's just kind of we're growing fast enough here from everything else we got. We could start buying other things. And this will eventually just tick where we need it to be. That's probably the truth, to be honest. I probably could just build other things that are a bit more valuable to us. Such as production efficiency or goods produced and things like that. At some point we do want to build these, obviously. What is better, production efficiency or goods produced? I actually do not know the answer to that. So, do you have either? You do have goods produced already. You actually have both. Well, then let's see if we can see how much gold we're getting from this. Does it tell us? Where's the gold? My brain. So goods production efficiency goes up by 50%. So we are getting, what, 20.2 more goods, effectively. I don't see anywhere else that I can see, like, basic production efficiency or anything like, or like how those math out at the moment, unless I'm just blind, which is very possible. So let's come up here, maybe to go the economy. Does this tell us anything? Not really. Production efficiency. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to determine what gives you better gold. I thought there was a point where on this thing, it actually told you. Yeah, okay, it does tell you how much gold we get from each. Okay, there we go. I thought it did. It's a little bit hard to see, and you guys probably can't see it at all. We're getting 0.06 here, 0.09 there. Okay, so that's that. And then what if we went over to production efficiency? We're getting 0.09 there still, but we're getting 0.07 there now. So both are valuable for their own, like in their own ways, right? Both are definitely very valuable in their own ways. So I think we're just going to grab whatever's going to give us the most money right now, which is this 0.09. Right? They're both, actually both the production efficiency and goods produced give us 0.09 here. I'm going to guess that production efficiency is slightly better because on the ones that are on the edge, it is better for them. I mean, it's probably good to have both, but I think these over here will be good to just grab a production efficiency. And it's just like right on the edge. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Although the more goods we produce, the better our trade node, to be fair. Well, now let's grab this. I think I'm pretty happy with that. And we still have enough for another one, actually. So do we want just more production efficiency on these other ones as well? We got a couple that do 0.07. Sure, let's do 0.07 up here where you've already got like... We got 3 building slots. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not a lot of money coming in from those, but it's something. Still rooting out corruption. We always take the inflation. What are we up to on inflation? We're up to actually almost only 0.5. We'll take the 10 years or 5 years of national unrest. Again, I do not think it's going to be a problem. Let me pause for a second. Let me just check a few things. We're breezing through pretty quickly here, so I like to just pause every once in a while just to kind of take stock of how things look. So you could be invited to the Federation now. All right, then we will start improving relations. And we will invite you to the Federation. Why not? Does that hurt us anywhere? Is that better for us? And we don't get much from him. It's kind of like the Coates guys. We only get 0.05, but it's still more, right? More is better in theory. So I think that was a good thing. How does our Federation look now? A little weird because actually you have a lot of land up there, interestingly enough. All right, well, who's next on the list that we could invite to our Federation? Cheyenne? Okay. So let's come up here. Yeah, we got plenty of relations that we can improve with you. Come on, there we go, free. Improve relations. And we'll let that start building up a bit. We're still the strongest though, right? As we're adding more people, I do realize that we've got to... Oh, we're by far the strongest. We are very much in a good spot. Oh no, we lost an advisor. It's our military advisor. Yeah, I guess we'll take the maintenance guy. I think that's what we had before, isn't it? Alright. Can we invite you to Federation yet? No, I mean, you're getting closer. It might get to the point where they're just too far away, and it just won't ever take over, to be fair. Yeah, we can't really improve with relations that much more at this point. It's okay. It's worth trying. We'll continue to improve relations till it caps out, though. Again, the autonomy is okay as long as it's a place that does not already have a debuff. Oh, you got the Sacred Cave, which this would actually put it at 0, but still technically okay. But I gotta remember this is the place that has the point, the permanent 10, I think, until the end of the game. I mean, does a local unrest hurt us? It really doesn't, I don't think. No, we'd still be negative. So yeah, that's fine. We'll just grab this. Not even remotely a problem. So we don't, do we have any rivals left? No, we still got rivals. Like people that are flagged us as rivals, that's what that means, right? So yeah, obviously the big guy there. Yeah, that makes sense. Those two guys. So the Navajo Federation Army strength is apparently reasonably sized. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I mean, it's not, like I said, not impossibly far away to be able to grab that guy, but probably not going to happen anytime soon. All right, we'll call that diplomat. He did his job. Did what we could. We're still, you know, obviously too far away from him. Don't think the Iroquois would be any better. Yeah, that's fine. None of these other ones are going to matter. Actually have people transfer trade power. Really? I'll bring my diplomat back and see what that does for us. Why is this a yes? I mean, is this a good thing? I don't even know if this matters. Does this take up a slot or anything like that? I don't know. I actually don't remember what transfer trade fair actually does for you. I'm going to say yes. And so does that, did they do it? Yeah, I guess they did. Does that take up a slot for us? No. Does that, what does that do for us? I don't know what that actually is doing for us, if at all, if anything. Whatever. Built some more buildings and things. So getting goods produced. It's 0.10 over here versus production efficiency. We've already got the production efficiency there. Actually, having the production efficiency makes the goods produced worth more. Hadn't thought about it, that combo. So yeah, we'll grab this and we'll boost this up here, I think. I mean, we're going to try and... What are the chances we get it? Okay, we didn't get it back to back. That's good. Fire successful. Local production efficiency in here. Where? Here. Goes up by 10%. Nice. We're up to 2.5 here. We'll wait a little bit longer. At least to 4. Oh my goodness. Losing stability. Never fun. We'll go ahead and boost that back up. Do we any other government reform things we want to change around to? I think we're still okay with tribal development, though at some point that will, once we take this last province, that will no longer be a thing. Eventually we might switch over to the infantry, although honestly getting the amend power is just nice to have in general. There's really nothing else to do here. I mean, we could burn some stuff here. I still don't know what governing capacity does. I really don't know. I mean, I'm going to hit the button just because maybe it'll help us, well, know what it means by hitting the button. Does that do anything? I don't know what that does. I really don't know what government capacity does. Oh well. It was just a button to hit. I'm sure there's something that comes up eventually that we're just like, oh, we need more government capacity to make that not a bad thing. But it's not applicable to us at the moment. All right, military tech. Do we want to take the military tech now? We've only got 10% neighbor bonus, so we could just take this last idea and just move on with our lives. Because we're going to need to take it eventually, and why not? It does immediately get us the bonus for the institution spread, which again is not relevant right this second, but will be eventually. And do we need to finish? Yeah, we have to finish the idea group over here in order to get the bonus for the 2. Okay. I mean, at some point we might take another military idea. We got a lot of military stuff coming in. All right, mission fulfilled. Where's the sets? Up here. Oh, we have 2 3-sister fields. Cool. I mean, it doesn't give us much, but there's no reason to hold off on taking that, I assume. It does open up the way for this one. If we have at least 500 ducats, we can get cheaper construction and development costs, which feels like a good idea. So I think we will try to remember to save up to 500 ducats at this point. That helps. More money helps. Although, arguably, building more buildings helps us build more money, right? So there's bonuses to both sides of that. Are we maxed out on the drilling? We're just about maxed out on drilling. Oh no, we lost our leader over here. All right, well then we will grab us another general. Not a terrible general. Pretty decent. I mean, yeah, no, this is a pretty good general. I'm okay with that general. And you can go back to drilling just for a teeny tiny bit longer. Because we're almost capped up, but not quite. Hey, we're capped out. I think, does it automatically stop? No, so we can stop it here. All right, we do have a free diplo, I suppose. So, anything else we want to do that would be worthwhile? Wish we get tribal land from other people. But we cannot. That's probably one of the big mistakes that we did make early on, is not swallowing up more tribal land, I guess. Let me make sure our military is minimized down all the way. Yeah, it is. Okay, because we don't really need it right this second. Still rooting out corruption. Going down. Could build more buildings, but again, we're going to hold off to try to get to those 500 ducats to make the buildings themselves cheaper. Oh, Max value. Awesome. Now what? All we got left is the attrition for the enemies, the institution spread, and the offensive wars. Probably the offensive wars at this point. I mean, the institution spread does not feel like that would be relevant to us. England is beginning to grow quite readily. I can't see England at the moment, which makes sense, but I'm just curious if we could. Yeah, we're gonna grab the offensive wars, I think. Okay, so what does that actually do for us? Could we declare war on these guys at this point? Yeah, because all these guys would be called in with us, which means he loses all of these allies because they're not in this war. I mean, it's actually fairly even military strength right now, surprisingly. But we would be able to do some conquest because we do have claims on a lot of the stuff, don't we? What about you? You would be a little more one-sided for us, it looks like. I mean, if you added these two in, and then we added these two in. I'm not doing this right. I was just trying to see if the maximum came in for us and them and things like that. Yeah, we could add people in. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the most logical is just to start beating up on the guy that's a little bit stronger. You are in a federation with these two, aren't you? Isn't that how that's working? Or something like that? Isleta and Acoma. So Isleta and Acoma are both in your federation. And I was looking at the wrong side earlier, by the way. I didn't realize that now. So you won't be bringing the Apache because they're coming on my side, for sure. Right? Yeah. They're already going to be on my side. There's no way you have that much military strength. I can see your military strength. You've got 14, 19. I think it's counting all these other guys. Which there's no way these guys would join, right? These guys would be on my side. And then these two guys are on his side. And then Lippin is... I would refuse my call anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think we could take these guys out. Now, we would need help because we don't have... You know what? No, what we're going to do? We're going to hold off. We're going to wait until we can build... we're going to build a certain building to increase our manpower limits and things. I don't know if it really matters. We're gonna get the building, even though I want to save it to 500 ducats. I do. But if we take the building, get the building that gives us 5 more army dudes. We can actually get 1 more now, even. Then we would have 15 versus their 19. So we just need a little bit of help from some people. Whoa, hello. England is here. I mean, presumably, yeah, ridiculously strong England, but does this mean we know who England is now? How do we not discover? Okay, we haven't discovered England, but we know about England, right? Because they're here. I would think. Wait, how do the Apache hold promises that we have claims on? Wait, we have claims on, not our tribal land. I still think the sooner we beat up on these guys, the better for us in the long run. Probably want to go ahead and take the next military thing as well. All sorts of things were probably good for us to happen. Do I just want to take the ducat, start building that up quicker? I still feel like the prestige, just in general, it's harder to come by. And it gives us more morale and other things. I think it's just better. At least that Apache are in a good place to help us with the attack right now. Apparently we have a new rival. Alright, so then I guess we will grab Pima as our rival as well. Oh, there. Sorry about that. Again, I need to turn my phone down. Alright, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, there's a good chance I might try to work up to a war this next episode or something like that. Just because I haven't had one and it'd be fun to just play around with. So, we'll see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.